Thank you so much, Precious. And thank you, Les and John, and the entire team for this amazing opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, as you think about your goals and your dreams and what you want your future self to look like, I want you to do me a favor and type in the chat peace, Peace. Now repeat after me. My peace comes from my broken pieces. The second thing that I want you to type in the chat is hope, Hope. Now repeat after me. I have only positive expectations. The third thing that I came to let you know is it is possible. You see, most of us have made it on the broken pieces of our identity, our self image, our families, our marriages, our visions, and the broken pieces of our dreams. I'm here today to let you know that it is possible. You can make it, and you can come to have peace with your broken pieces. Now, I learned about one of my broken pieces at a very tender age in my early teens. And I had many broken pieces, but I didn't realize that the many pieces were even broken. One of the first pieces that I discovered that was broken was my self image. Who I was, who I had been, who I thought I was, and who I had been told I was. So I want you to lean in and I want you to wrap your mind around what I'm getting ready to share with you today. And I want you to stay with me because this is going to get juicy. I'm the only child of 16 children. I'm the seventh and youngest child of my mother and the ninth and youngest child of my father. And if you didn't know, the number seven is Mr. Les Brown's favorite number. Spiritually, the number seven represents perfection and completion, but the number nine signifies manifestation. One of my favorite quotes from my personal coach and mentor, Mr. Les Brown, says, you have to be willing to allow the person you are today to die so that you can give birth to the person that you are meant to become. Now, I was told out of anger and revenge that the man who I believed to be my father growing up was indeed not my father. Shh, because now the family secret is out. And as a child in my early teens, I felt rejected, deceived, abandoned, alone, anger, hurt, and afraid of what the future looked like because the close knit family of seven that I once knew, I felt now had been ripped away from me. And I don't recall any consoling or any conversations about it. So therefore, I had to walk the journey of healing alone. Another quote from Mr. Brown says that too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. And I'm here to share with you today that fear is not of God. Fear and faith cannot coincide in the same space. In my favorite book in 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Go for what you want in life, despite what others think. Now, I've overcome a lot of fears in my life. The fear of rejection, fear of being accepted, fear of truth, fear of heights, fear of large bodies of water, fear of flying, fear of being vulnerable, fear of failure, and even fear of success. My favorite book also says in James 1, 2, and 3, count it all joy when you go through your test of trials. It's only a test of your faith. So don't fail your test. I'm here to encourage you today that the greater the trial, the greater the blessing, baby. So my fears left me with a fear of rejection. Another quote from Mr. Brown says, the fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. Fear kills hopes and dreams. I recently read that fear had two other meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. I recall in 2004 when I started my entrepreneurial journey and more of my broken pieces started to resurface. The fear of what friends, family, colleagues would think. That's when I was first introduced to personal development. And I read a book by Jeff Olson called The Slight Edge. The book talked about the fear of rejection. He shared statistics that only 10 people will cry at your funeral. Now, during our lifetime, we're gonna meet at least 50,000 people. Statistics also show that 50% of the people won't even go to your burial if it rains. And now, since the pandemic, I don't care who you are, those stats have drastically changed. What I'm trying to get you to understand is we shouldn't care about what others think about us. We need to quit making people that don't matter matter. So, if the people won't even show up to our burial or even cry to miss the lives that we've lived, why should we listen to them and give them the power to dictate our future? When I read that, that started my journey to freedom. And by the grace of God, fear no longer had a hold on me. And I've gained peace through my broken pieces. It is possible. You too can live the life of your dreams. You have greatness within you. My name is Pamela. Have only positive expectations, hope. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure to share with you today. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.